Hey folks, it's Kat.Beanie and welcome back to another live stream. So today we are in my long-term world and we're going to be building my real life house because I am moving to a new house very soon. So, you know, it doesn't really matter if you guys get to see this one anymore. Hope everybody is having a good day. Right, let's just chuck some random stuff in here. Right, so I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty grey. It's pretty grey. There might be some blue, but it's pretty grey build. So speaking of a pretty grey build, oi, Gamer Monk, thanks for checking in.
GamerMonk25 just redeemed daily check-in.
Thank you for worshipping the haggis. Can't wait. Has anybody talked to you about, you know, popping into a meeting on maybe tomorrow on the Discord yet? I don't know. We'll get that sorted out. We'll get that. I have been a little bit AFK. Hey, Tyler! Thanks for worshipping the haggis.
Tyler_J_Kovalskas just redeemed daily check-in.
Right. Yeah, I've been a little bit AFK recently, guys, because I can tell because my watch hours are like they're so low. They're so low. But you know, that's just cause moving house, not being able to stream. The kids have been on holiday because, you know, something Easter break. And it's just been chaos. It's been chaos. I hope everyone's been, you know, enjoying it. Why can you get off? Can you move? I need you to move. I am not against murdering you. Hey, Jill, thanks for...
Zerith just redeemed daily check-in.
Right, sit in your ass. Thanks. Thanks for worshipping the haggis. Stuff, things. Right. Grab some shulker boxes. Don't have any concrete. Could really... Well, could really use some blue concrete. God, we've got all the peeps in today. How's it going, peeps? I hope everyone is having a spectacular day. And if you're not, why are you not? God, everybody is.
Tyler_J_Kovalskas just redeemed weather beanie.
Ah, beat you to it, Tyler. I've got a... Well, it's not a beanie, but I've got one of my little stretchy hairband thingies on. Where is my beanie? It is too hot. I've got the fez nearby, though. It is way too hot in Scotland today. What temperature is it over here right now? It is 16 degrees Celsius, and I'm dying. It's, yeah. Something, don't tell Digging, because she'll shout at me like, it's only 16 degrees? That's nothing. Wait until you feel the fiery pits of hell. Or something Australia. Well, that's what you get for living in Australia. Right, I need some concrete. Do I have concrete? Ooh, I got a lot of white. Can I dye white concrete a different color? I don't think I can I? No. Diggin said there will be a meeting on Saturday. Oh, is it Saturday for you? Yeah, it's usually Saturday for her, so if you're also like Australia and stuff, then it will definitely be Saturday. Celebrate. I don't know what I'm saying. I forgot wool. Wool will work. Wool. Ah! Okay, blue or cayenne? I think it's more cayenne. Cyan. Something. We're also gonna need some wood. You're not wood. You're wood. I shall take these on behalf of me's everywhere. Thank you very much. Gonna need stone stairs. And I shall take this. Thank you. Yeah, so we're building my real life house. It's not great. It's not spectacular. It's nothing special. But since I am moving, and you know, it's going to be a historical event for me. I'm pretty sure none of you, the rest of you, care. You know, would like to commemorate that over on my wee doodah. We're on that commemorative thing in school. I need to build things for my kids, but you know what kids are like. They chop and change everything they like. And whatever I make, I would like it to be there for a while. Or maybe I'll do like little sections and then just, I don't know, make something new for all of their birthdays. It's a wife! Ah, Diggin finally got another Aussie in the game. Nice. Hey, silly. Moving sucks. Yeah, well, I've not had to do it in like 12 years, so it's probably about time, right? I mean, like, I'm both excited and bummed because obviously, like, we moved here when my oldest was 2, so the 2 youngest were born here, and it's just, one of those things. Like, we've lived here that long, we know everybody, which is kind of ironic because obviously some of you know I do photography, right? And one of the things that I support locally, I do it for free every year, uh, is a suicide, well, like a mental health charity. It's called Walk of Hope, right? You can Google it. It's called Walk of Hope in the UK. And so the one where we are, right, how am I going to do this? Right, make one of these. So our local event, which they do every year, so you walk from about, it starts at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and then they walk a set route, and it's basically you're walking from the darkness into the light to help, support suicide prevention. And it is run by this lovely woman who unfortunately lost her son to suicide a while back. And I'm the go-to dog's body in the local community. I do the gala day, I do, Halloween, kids leaving parties, all the things, right? So I do the charity stuff as well. And unfortunately, because we're moving, I can't do it this year. I'm pretty bummed. So the lady that I do it for, she put up a post on which I find kind of funny. She put up a post on our local community page asking for, any other sorts of volunteers to do it because obviously I cannot. I won't be here. And one of the first people that commented tagged me in it and suggested me to do it. It's like, and she, like, the way she worded it, our regular photographer can't do it this year, unfortunately. Does anyone know, any other photographers that could help it? And obviously the first person they tagged is me because I am the go-to community dogs body. Stretch.
Gamer Monk 25 just redeemed Streech.
Okay. Oh, thanks, Gamer Monk. Oh, I really needed that. Yeah, so this guy whose 50th birthday I did the other year, tagged me in it and goes, "Oh, Kat can do it. Kat's amazing." And I'm like, very much appreciated, but I am the regular photographer, so I can't do it. Unfortunately, it's one of those things. Right, let's. God, my house is very boring. It's very, very, very grey. Very grey. Sorry to hear that happen to her son. Yeah, it was many, many years ago now, Tyler. But it's really nice that she's taken that grief and used it to support so many people. It's such a worthwhile charity. I said it's called Walk of Hope. You can check them out. They're on Instagram. I don't know what other platforms are. I think they've got a Twitter page as well. But some of the photos I've done for them have been in the newspaper and stuff. So, although one of the things that like really gets me is sometimes the newspaper take my photos without asking and don't even credit me as the photographer. It's like, yeah, thanks. That's cool. Like, obviously, I don't kick up stink about it because it's for a charity. It's not about me. It's about them. And but you know, if you're gonna take someone's work, you know, at least slap their name on there somewhere, please. Hunter Phillips Gaming. I changed my channel name. Oh, hey Hunter, how's it going? Hope you're having a fabby day. Clado Clay. Right, I'm trying to out. Right. Okay, guess this is gonna be too thick. Yeah, it was really like it's a really surreal experience because the first year I did it, I went around and I took video clips of, you know, people saying why they were there and who they were there for. And obviously some people have lost their dad, some people have lost their sibling, you know, aunties, like loads of people. And one of the one that got me the hardest was a few weeks before this dad you know did the thing, and his partner and their baby, who was only a few months old, were at the walk, and it was just like this little tiny little baby is wearing one of these supportive t-shirts because obviously their dad is no longer there, and it's just honestly it makes you want to cry, right? No, that's gonna have to be wider. But you know, if you're in a position where you feel that way, like please get help. If you need links to any of your local support thingies, please like Google them, or you know, send me a message. I will send you links to whatever, you know, tell me what area you're in. I will send you information from whatever local things I can find in your area. But yeah, please just talk to someone, because like doing that, you see all the people that get left behind. Hey! Cowie Knight, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Oh god, I'm throwing blocks at you. Hope you're having a good day. Ah! We reached a follower goal! Result! Hey! Thank you. Well chuffed. Yeah, so if anybody's, you know, feeling that way inclined, and you know, like I've been there, I have depression. It sucks ass. But yeah, you're not just, you know, you need to talk to someone, you know. You know, I can't guarantee that, you know, I can message everybody and make sure how they're going, because obviously there's only so many hours in the day. But if you need some mental health support and you'd let me know what area you're in, I will Google that crap for you, and you know, I will send you all the information and let you know these are the people that you need to contact. Because you know that's sort of the least that someone can do, right? Life is always worth living. It's never worth giving up on. That depends on your situation, really. I mean, there are circumstances in life where I would not want to be. You know, if it was a case of, you know, I'm brain dead and you know, someone else can use my very much needed organs, and there's no chance of recuperate. Like, I understand where you're coming from on a mental health perspective, Tyler. But you know, I'm an organ donor, so if there's a case of here, you take my, I'm not using these anymore. I am, you know, I have mentally vacated the premises. Then yeah, have at it. Chop me up. Turn me into liver and fava beans or whatever. Well, maybe no. But yeah. Have at it. There's probably someone that could better use my organs than me. Although, don't tell them that until I'm dead, please. Don't want someone knocking down my door again. We're here for your liver. You said we could have it. And I'm like, oh, fudge. Well, I did say that technically, but yeah. Right. I need more stone. God, why is this building so boring? Like I want to build it, I do, and I want to commemorate living here, but it's super boring. It's a super boring building. It says it's just super grey. And most of it is flat. Where the cayenne wheel? I'm gonna put this here because some of you know I live above a shop. And yes, so the sort of shop that I live above, I can tell you, it's a co-op. I live above a co-op, right? If you don't know what co-op is, it's a shop in the UK, right? And their sign is like blue. So they have this little blue, you know, thingy trim thing going around the building, and then they've got like a tiny little like on like one bit they've got like a little co-op thing, and it's like, which is ridiculous because like I live above a co-op, and then like 2 minutes down the road there's another co-op. So make it make sense, guys. Make it make sense. Oakley. So, trying to figure out which, right. So this bit is gonna be stone slabs. It's all a flat roof. As I said, it's a very boring building. I would be concerned about doxing myself, but one, Diggin already found out where I live. She like sent me a private message of a picture. It's like, is this your house? I'm like, yeah, that's exactly where I live. And you know, we're moving out very, very soon, so not too concerned about it anymore. Although this is definitely not to scale because I don't think you'd fit all the rooms in this building. Right, and then I need this because I have, you come up my stairs and then there's a wooden decking area here that kids play on. So what are you guys working on in Minecraft just now? What's going on in your real lives? Come on, tell me some stories. I need to know how you guys are getting on. While I make this very, very boring building. Although we can make the little downstairs into a little shop. That'll be more exciting than what we're doing up here. Plus, I need to get a bunch of iron as well because there's an iron. I have like an iron fence going around this area. So when we moved in, we had like a small, what, about 3-foot fence going around the building, but like going around the decking area. But because the kids have additional needs, or more for our son at the time, we got an occupational therapist out who's like, yeah, you really need like a 6-foot fence with a gated thing going up here. It's like, all right, cool, yeah, no bother. So we had to get a 6-foot fence put around the property to make sure that my kids didn't escape. Because they tend to like to do that. If you leave them alone for like 3.5 seconds, they'll be like, whoosh, I am off. See you later. My world has been really buggy in the current update, so I'm waiting for the next one to fix it. Yeah, like Diggin was saying something on the Discord about Divergence being a bit weird. I've not checked that out yet, but oh, fingers crossed everything is okay, because it would really suck if we had to start a new world. What would you even call that? Like season 3.5? That would be kind of annoying. Yo, how's it going, Knight? How are you? I'm doing good, thanks. Doing alright. Just yeah, so I don't know what it's gonna be like with the live streaming and stuff for the next wee while, folks. So it's, you know, it's as I said, moving house. It's gonna be crazy, and then we have to wait on the internet getting put into the new house and all that. Do you stream here daily? I like usually I would stream daily. Would be my objective. But again, like moving house, so probably not gonna be the kids have been on holidays, so I have not had much time to stream and stuff. Yeah, you guys are just gonna have to start sharing my page and, you know, get me rich so I can, you know, hire people to watch them so I can do streams instead. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's fine. Where? Where? I see no monsters. Right, let's go sleep in the toy cat house. What about that? Here we go. Cool. Although, if you want to be supportive in this my time of woe while I move from one premises to the other premises, feel free to go watch, you know, some videos on my YouTube and help boost those watch hours, because they have dwindled significantly. Thanks to, you know, something, kids being on holidays and all that jazz. Kids being on holidays, having to move very short noticely. Like, we only just went to view the house, what, not a long time ago. It was, yeah. Mostly Minecraft, yeah, mostly Minecraft. Like, I do occasionally play The Sims, has been known to occur. I think that was one of my other live streams I did the other day. But yeah, 99.9% Minecraft. I know some people don't like that. It's like, oh, I like to watch someone that plays lots of games. Well, I don't play lots of games. Like, I'm not one of those people that, you know, only streams the one thing, but off camera they play, you know, a whole host of different games. That's not me. And like, I play Minecraft and I play The Sims, and that is literally it. Sometimes Among Us, if I can be persuaded, and usually drunk. if yeah, I don't know. It just makes Among Us more fun. I'm kidding. I don't drink that much. Oh, there's a wee fly on my wall behind me. There's a perils of having your doors open, your windows open during the summer. And it's officially summer here, guys, because it's May now. I keep getting shouted at by my family members going, it's not summer yet, because I keep saying, oh, it's summer and blah blah blah. And they're like, no, it's still spring. Like, okay. Sorry. Right. And then flat roof because my house is very boring. God, guys, I'm gonna have tiles on my new house. I don't know what's happening here. Like, I don't know how to live. I don't know how I've lived 12 years in a house with a flat roof with, you know, a felted roof on it. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. What do people do with pointed roofs? Do I have is there some maintenance you have to do with a pointed roof, or do I need to get someone to power wash them tiles every now and again? Do I just let, you know, nature take its course, or I don't know. What's going on? I'm gonna turn your volume down and just lurk while I play other games. No worries, Jewel. Use me as background noise. Use me hard. Listen to the soothing sound. Oh, I don't have a soothing. I don't have a soothing voice. Yes, I will not be streaming tomorrow, folks, because I have to go to hospital and get a procedure done. So I'm not actually not going to be able to talk a lot tomorrow. Right, trying to figure this out. Right, so no, maybe not there. Yeah, cool. So would be my kitchen. I mean, that would probably be the best representation of my hall and my toilet. Okay. I'm trying to accurately kind of accurately present how my house looks, and it's not going right. So, like, if you come into my flat, right? So, you know, you come up the stairs, there's a deck in here, you come in, this is the kitchen, right? There's like a hall that goes all the way to the back here, so. And then you come down this corridor, there's usually some cupboards on the side here and cupboards on the side there. And then down here's a toilet, like bathroom. And then this way, this is our bedroom, and then this is the living room area. This would be my daughter's room, and this would be my son's room, and our youngest is in with us at the minute. So as you can see, it's a very small representation of my house. It's wee. It's a wee miniature representation of the house. Not to scale, we shall say. But you get the gist, right? The gist is getting. Much just getting. Good luck with the procedure. Thank you, Tyler. I am not looking forward to having someone shove a camera vigorously down my throat. But, you know, apparently my body doesn't absorb things the way it should, and they wonder why. Like, I keep telling them, it's genetics, you know, but, you know, my ma's the same. My daughters are the same. They're just like I'm convinced it's hereditary, and they're just like, hey, why are you so pale that, you know, you could make the sun wear sunglasses? And I'm just like, genetics, bro. You know, I am a pale, pasty ass Scottish white woman. What more do you want? An anemic, pasty ass Scottish white woman, so, you know, I be more pasty than most. God, I wish I had, like, you know, even like a little sniffle of melanin or something in my skin, but it just wasn't for me. Fortunately, my mother decided to procreate with a skeptical, pasty-ass Scottish white man, so, you know, nothing exciting going on in my genetics whatsoever. It's very, very European, unfortunately. We've got some Irish in there, got some French, and some English. And apart from that, it's very, very boring. Oh, clay, do clay. Right, so I need iron. There'll be iron at the bank. Let's go grab some iron. Whee! Oh, I need to put a sign on the thing for Sony. Sony gave me a tip. Ow. Okay, cool. I'll just fly into there. Excuse me, puppy dogs. Right, let's grab some iron first. And then we'll grab a sign and then we'll put Sony. The iron's downstairs. I love my bat. It's a very boring build. Like, I get it. It's very... But, like, I made this many, many years ago and... It at the time, you know, this was a very creative build for me. So, you know, there's that. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna be darting about sounding like my brother tomorrow. Hello. I cannot speak. I have no words. But I am gonna get sedated the crap out of. Cause why wouldn't I? Right, where did I put the scaffolding? And do I have any squiggly wiggly jelly welly? Nope, didn't mean to do that. I need some squiggly wiggly glowing keys. Glowing sacks. Do I have any squiggly wiggly glowing key sacks? Right, let's go see if we can find some squiggly wiggly glowing key sacks. Say that 10 times fast. Dare ya. Okay. Squiggly wigglies. Your fish. Fishy, 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 fish. Do I not have any squiggly wigglies? Oh, they might be... Aha! Squiggly wigglies. There we go. Right. I knew I had some somewhere. Okay, let's go heat but a sign. Ah! Yep, saw that coming. Okay, right. There we go. There's all the people that have tipped me. So we got Crack Magnet, as first person to ever tip. Ding and Drifts, Silly, Polly E, and we need one for Sony. Sony. I think that's how you spell it. If it's wrong, let me know, cause something dyslexic, memory issues. Also, if you've ever sent me a tip and your name is not on the sign, can you also let me know? Cause again, memory issues. And Streamlabs only, like, you know, keeps it for so long before it yeets all the tippers into the void. Oh! Jeez. I forgot there was a camel. Hey, what's up, guys? Burn, baby, burn. God, this building is so ugly. It is so ugly. Kind of regretting my decision to make it, to be honest, but it is so bad. Right. No, just make all of those and grab some more because we're gonna need. Yeah, one of those. let's make a lever as well. A couple of levers. Because we do have a padlock thingy on the gate, so that obviously if the kids are outside, where is my fortune pickaxe? If the kids are outside, we can lock the gate so that, you know, they can't escape and run into traffic or stuff. As is generally, you know, not approved by people that want to keep their kids safe. My oldest tried to run into traffic one time when she was, I want to say she was about 2. She was about maybe like a year and a half, 2 years old, and I just picked her up from nursery, and this was before I could drive, so we were on our way to the bus stop to get the bus. So obviously we're standing at the bus stop, and she, as you know, toddlers do, tried to do a runner and yeet herself into the middle of the road, and obviously I grabbed her, and it, yeah, kids really do be giving you all the heart palpitations. Okay, so this way. Oh. So it kind of looks like I live in a jail, right? I swear the house is better in real life. This is a piss poor representation of where I live. I'm sorry. God, really do be needing all of those iron bars, right? Oh, Cledocle. And do that. Let's see if I can. Oh, I can't. That's gonna be a pain in the butt. Let's try doing it over. That's not gonna look accurate, but it is what it is. Okay, and can you put levers on? Oh, that's gonna be a bit of a. Okay, might have to put some blocks here. Okay, that'll do. Okay, so let's put, I've got a window in the kitchen here. It looks like, so if you come down here, okay, you come down here, so this bit outside, there's like a grassy area here, which is next to like a main road, would be here, and then there's grassy bit here, and then obviously if you're turning off the main road in a car, say this is the main road, and then obviously you turn into my street, and then the shop is there, and then there's like a row of houses over this side, and then further down there's more houses. Oh, hi guys. Hello, chap. Right, let's just light this up. And then we'll do the 1, 2, 3. Do the shop. So the shop has got a lot of glass windows. It's just basically a big glass window at the front. And then they've got like a double doors here. We actually thought we'd lost our cat yesterday because we had the windows open because obviously it's been swelteringly hot in Scotland. And I know you guys might not think 16 degrees Celsius is super hot. But when you're, as I said, when you're a pure pasty ass white Scottish person, 16 degrees Celsius can be killer. Right? Like it was tap-saff weather. It was sweltering. It was so balmy. So yes, it was hot. And as I said, as you can see the house, if we had the windows open, so we've got windows at the front there, and as you can see there's a little lip bit on down there. So if the cats get out on that side, we've got a window here. And then my daughter's got a window here. So obviously if her window's open, right, they can get out onto the lip of the shop. So we heard the window was open. We heard a cat meowing outside. And obviously if my son's window's open, they can get out onto the other part of the roof. Which is usually fine. They, you know, if they get out onto the roof, they usually just dart around the roof for a little bit and then they come back in. No biggie. But we heard meowing and we couldn't find one of the cats. So I went running downstairs at 10 o'clock at night in my pajamas looking for our cat Spirit because I saw Ghost. Ghost was there. So I heard meowing. I thought, oh crap, the cat's fallen off the roof or something. So I went running down the stairs to save my cat because I'm thinking, well, you know, if it's fallen off the roof, it'll be injured. Went downstairs. It wasn't our cat. It was this little kitten that was probably about, I'd say about 4 months old. Like as someone that has reared kittens before, this little thing looked about 4 months old, right? Like it was a baby. It was a kitty. It was a baby kitty cat. And yeah, there was a girl, like a young girl. She was an adult, but you know, to me, she was young. Like over the road petting this cat. So I went over to see if it was one of my cats. Like no, but it was like very affectionate. You know, kept following this young girl around, and apparently the shop was closing. So I was talking to obviously some of the staff, and apparently it's one of the neighbours down the road that's their cat that they've just moved here with. So that was reassuring. And then came back up the stairs, and then, you know, there's my cat. Just like, basically, I'm here. You know, being the absolute drama queen that she is. Okay, and then we have... Yeah, my oldest, when she left for school this morning, she went downstairs to get picked up by her taxi. And apparently there was a lady down the bottom of our stairs smoking. Don't know what she was smoking, but you know, she was smoking. Which kind of unnerved her because since Storm Éowyn, so obviously if you come down, imagine this is our stair door, right? So you've got this block here for the shop, this big pillar. So here's the main shop entrance. You come round, here's our door, and then obviously people like to hang around in our stair door because it's like, but this door is broken and has been broken since we had that massive storm. Which, funnily enough, shares the same name as my youngest daughter. And yeah, if they're a not very savory person, they have the tendency to nudge our door. So as I said, it's broken. The hinge on it, the door frame is completely busted, right? So we shove the door against the wall so it stays permanently open like this. So that obviously we can get easy access to it, but people that are coming in and, you know, sitting in our stair are sort of wedging it shut, which means we then need to wedge it open, and because it's broken, it's not easy. But it is very frustrating. So we just need to have a word with her when she comes back. Like, basically, if you feel unsafe, if there is someone down there, you come back into the house, you tell us, and, you know, we will take you downstairs and deal with it. Because, like, you know, living above a shop, you do get, like, a lot of teenagers around, you get, like, loads of other people, and 99% of the time they're absolutely fine and that don't cause any issues. But there's always that percentage. Like, we've had people urinating in the stair before. We had a bunch of teenagers come and actually break our door handle and our lock and stuff, which needed to be replaced. Which one of the kids' grandparents actually came and fixed that, and, you know, came and made them apologize and stuff, which was really good because, you know, sometimes they're really nice and sometimes they're really not. So, you know what it's like when you have to ask, you know, a kid's parent, look, your kid broke my stuff, can you replace it please, or can you fix it? Or so, sometimes you get the, oh, my kid would never do that, not my kid, have you got any proof, and blah blah blah. And like, well, actually, yeah, because here is the video evidence of your child doing that. And living above a shop sometimes has its perks because, you know, they have CCTV as well, so if something criminal happens, then, you know, the police can access their CCTV. But it's just, yeah, it's not ideal. And the other day, well, not the other day, the other week actually, we were coming home and there was a used feminine product on the ground, is all I'm gonna say. And it wasn't a pad. So I don't someone's obviously been in the general vicinity and maybe used our stair to change themselves. Which is gross. Like, as a woman, like, I understand, like, if you need access to a toilet for those sorts of things, you know, but at least wait till you get to a damn toilet, please. You know, I've got kids. I don't need anyone's bodily fluids anywhere near my kids. That's just, hoo-ah. to the shop. So yeah, you do get some interesting experiences living above a shop. It's not for everybody. Although we're going to be swapping out, like at the moment, obviously we don't have any neighbors, so and our kids can be a bit loud occasionally because, you know, autism. So we're sort of worried about that because we've never had to deal with neighbors. The kids have never really had to regulate their noise level to accommodate other people. They've, you know, sort of had the freedom to express themselves. Whereas now obviously we're going to have to be more mindful of the noise and how that affects the other people living nearby. We're just hoping that the neighbours are nice. Because we went to view a couple of properties, and one of the properties we went to view, the letting agency actually said that the neighbour had put in complaints against the previous tenant that had 6 kids because of the noise that the kids were making. So I actually had to put a note through their door for them to contact me about it, and they did actually contact me and just let me know that, you know, the kids that were there were up to like 2-3 o'clock in the morning banging on the doors and stuff. So it was just a reassuring that, you know, if we move here, you know, we're not going to be doing that. The kids are very well behaved most of the time. Right, so now we got the shop, we got thing. Need to put like a wall here because this is where there's like a loading area and a car park out the back. Over here, there's like a car park. I'm not gonna put the car park in, but this bit there's like a staff room and a storage area, and then round this wall, next to this wall, you've got the cash machines. You've got the serving machines and stuff, and then you got the little aisles of food and what have you. Right, so how am I gonna do shelves of things? I'm gonna need... Right, let's go grab some more wood. I'm trying to think, because obviously the first aisle you go up is like, it's got like the fruit and veg and like, you know, the refrigerated stuff. You know, like they've got some pre-packaged ham and that sort of thing. Have we got any... Got one item frame. Have we got any more? Any more item frames? Do we have any leather kicking around? Apparently I used it all on these bundles. I've got bundles of bundles. Nope. Right, you know what? I'm going to take some of this terracotta. That would be handy. Right, let's go grab some wood. leather in here. Nope. No, that's resin. Cool, cool, cool. Squidge. Squidge! Right, storage area. Right, crafted items. Have I got any in here? Nope. Although the bookshelves might look okay. Fishy, 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 fish. Mob draw. There we go. Okay, wood. We need some wood. Take the pale oak and the spruce. Because I'll use the pale oak for the refrigerated sides and then the spruce for the regular shelves. Let's go for a nap. Oh guys, I almost choked on my Fanta. I can't even swallow liquids without there being issues. I don't know how they're going to shove a camera down my face tomorrow. Although I will be sedated, so, you know, there's that. There is no way anyone is shoving anything down my orifice without me being sedated. Well, no. I'll shut up. I'll shut up. Ooh, these guys have leather. Ugh. Hi. Die, buddy. Okay, you did not drop any leather. You dropping leather? Maybe. I think so. It was a cow. Let's kill the cow. Itchy nose. Thanks. He did not drop any leather either. Are you guys just allergic to dropping leather? Okay, you were a good cow. You dropped all the leather. Come here, buddy. Okay. Yeah. Live in a house in the country. I don't. But I'm gonna. Well, it's not really the country. Hello. Put some so people can see. And then they've got a little. Yeah, I've put trap door there, and then trapdoor here, so the staff can get in and out. And then they've got the little beep bop machines. How do we do a beep bop machine? I need beep bop machines. Well, maybe we get some stairs. Yeah, cool, right. Take these out. We'll do some cash registers. Register that cash. Okay, so they do have about 4 cash registers on this thing, so 2, 1, 2, that'll do. You go beep 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 bop. So this aisle is where the fruit and the veg and the refrigerated stuff goes. So let's do that. Let's do a little. Okay. Trying to figure out how to. I mean, that does look like shelves, but you can't really put anything on them, right? I'm very cold. Oh no! Why are you cold? Oh yeah, it's winter over there. I keep forgetting. I am very warm. It is, yeah, it's super toasty over here. Sorry. Would you prefer to be super warm? Like some people like prefer colder weather because of like obviously in my opinion cold weather you can warm yourself up as much as you want, but hot weather there's only so much you can cool yourself down before, you know, the police come and arrest you for indecent exposure, right? I mean, it's only indecent if someone complains about it. Okay. What's the temperature over there, Gamer Monk? I find it interesting because obviously living in a colder climate and then sometimes like you'll be like, oh, this is oh, it's super cold over here. It's, you know, blah 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 degrees, and I'm like, dude, that is taps off weather. That is, you know, that is let's go for a picnic and a beer type. I'm not liking this. It's like 6 degrees. All right, okay, yeah, 6 degrees is you're allowed to be miffed. Maybe doors. I mean, I would say 6 degrees over here is fair. But it is it's a bit on the chilly side. Oh, no, okay. Alright. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work either. Maybe I've put the door. Ah, there we go. That'll work. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Okay, and then we can do little shelves. Shelfies. Shelfies. Yep, that's totally what I meant. Okay. I need more white wood. Right, let's go back over to the thing because I'm pretty sure I had a whole shulker box in one of the boxes over there for white wood. You need to get some fluffy socks and you need to put the heating on, Gamer Monk. Right? You need some fluffy socks and pop the heating on. Hey, Anarchius, how's it going? I wanted to watch your stream on Sunday, but I think we were out with, yeah, we were out with the kids for the oldest's birthday, which was on Tuesday, but, you know, she was at school on Tuesday, so we went out. We went out on Sunday. Right, where is it? Wood. Sorry, just checking something on my phone. Wood, wood. That's wood, yeah. There we go. Saw the pictures though, they looked awesome. We're making my very boring prison looking like house. It does kind of look like a prison, doesn't it? It is very not great. Right, let's just... And then we'll make all the trapdoors, and there we go, cool. Oh, okay. Excuse me. Just gonna go that way. There we go, cool. And then... how am I gonna do this? I can't double tap it because it's... And I can't use scaffolding either because then I have to... Okay. It's fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Okay, scooch. Can I not place a door on top of a door? What sort of shenanigans is this? Okay, you know what? That'll do. That'll do. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay, and then you sort of got these little doodads at the end of the aisles, right? That have the snacky things in them. You know, you're like, buy these before you leave type stuff. Okay. We're gonna need more slabs. Story of my life, huh? And because of course we're out of wood. Because of course we are. Let's go for a nap. Going for a nap, a very long nap in Toy House. Although mine's made out of resin, so arguably better. Don't tell him I said that. Hello? Oh, slam my own door in my face. I'm not gonna pretend like that hasn't happened before in real life. Wood. And here's someone I chopped earlier. Okay, slabs. Woo! Alright. That was scary. I wondered what was thrown down there. I put trapdoor. No, I did put trapdoors in there because I'm a little bit of a silly sausage. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. A little bit more. Just a little bit. Right. Two trapdoors on the floor. Ooh, okay, I really need to stop singing now. Okay, now separate the shelves. So, Nokius, how's it going? You having a good morning? Getting ready for work? What's the plan? How's the missus? And then they do have little shelves over here for that's where they keep the booze. Actually, this whole wall is usually booze, so we'll just, yeah. So that's all shelves, all booze. And then there's like two little freezers over here. And then the rest of this is just more shelves, but with like diluting juice and magazines and stuff like that. So yeah, if you come into this shop, you come down this one, you've usually got some like special, you know, cardboard boxy things lining this wall. And then you've got your fruit and veg and, you know, your packaged meats and stuff. You come around this side and then there's usually more packaged meat and stuff on that side. And then this one is like your soups and sauces, and then you got your breads down here, and then this one is mostly confectionery, some baking stuff on this side, and then you've got your toilet rolls and stuff on that side. And as I said, this back wall is all booze, and then this one is freezer food, so like, you know, ice cream, chicken nuggets, yada yada. And this is all like soft drinks and stuff. This is like baby stuff and medicines and cat food and all that other jazz. And then behind the wall you've usually got your, you know, your cigarettes and stuff. So, you know, like most shops, one would assume. Get me? Like when I used to work in a shop as a kid, like I always used to thinking like why they made such high shelves. Like when you're serving someone cigarettes, right? Like one, you need to be over a certain age, which I wasn't, but you know, let's not tell the authorities that. But yeah, they put some of the shelves up really high, so like I'm only like I'm 5'3" now, but you imagine like back then I was like 12 years old. I was shorter, you know, trying to jump up for a packet of Marlboro smokes to sell to a customer. It was not easy. It was not easy. Yeah, and that's basically the layout of the shop. Shop. The fun thing about it is like the smoke detectors and stuff, and the carbon monoxide detectors in the shop and in our house. They all have to be connected to each other. So if our fire alarm goes off in our home, the alarm goes off in the shop, and if you know the alarm goes off in the shop, the alarm goes off in our house. Because it's the same sort of building, you know, if there's a fire in the shop, it makes more sense that we know that there's a fire in the shop so that, you know, we can get out safely. Which I think was nice. Okay. Oh, I don't need those. Thanks. Some meat, thanks. Anything else? I thought I brought some wheat and stuff with me. Okay, maybe not. And I wish we could turn these invisible, you know, the item frames. And just like, I wish we could sort of place them on, like if you have like little half shelves. Because I don't understand why they take up a whole block when they're so tiny. Like you could totally fit something in that gap, but you can't because, you know, Minecraft mechanics. It's strange. But it is what it is, I suppose. Anyway, I am going to need to go get some lunch because I am hungry. But thank you for hanging out, folks. As I said, I will not be streaming tomorrow because something medical procedure. I'm not going to be able to talk very much, if at all. So, you know, I'll see you. I'll see you next time when my throat is feeling better. And yeah, it's going to be chaos with the house moving and stuff. So if you want to help me out, please go, you know, chuck on a playlist on my YouTube channel. The link is over here. And, you know, just leave that running in the background for me. That would be, you know, really helpful to reboost the watch hours that have dwindled significantly. Very, very badly because I've not been on because school holidays. But anyway, thanks for hanging out. Please remember to like, subscribe, all that jazz. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you, Gamer Monk, for the follow and kawaii kawaii night. Yeah, like Diggins says, this is where your gamer tag name comes to die or something. But anyway, catch you guys later. Goodbye.